Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people.
7,000 people.
The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But
Luckily, Epic Games gave this game away for free this
he
month.
neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits.
So,
He even failed to turn up
I
for
want to
his own
try it out
coronation
since a
as
new one's
emperor,
coming.
which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary.
Those boxes down below don't even show new followers.
Sigismund decided
I need to
on
configure
a
that.
radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
This game's got a decent amount of people watching it. Okay, let's get back to the streamer. Stream manager. Do normal mode. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now, with his son Wenceslas, the king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brothers, I can't even pronounce some of these names. I'm just going to give up. Food in the back of my mouth. Silver Scullets 1403. I don't want to skip anything. It's my first time playing it. Just gonna turn the music volume down. It's probably loud. I heard this game's really technical when it comes to fighting. I'm just curious. We'll find out though. If I like this enough, I'll definitely get the new one.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
This is a long intro.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Celebrate the New Year's. That's what the boy was doing.
Lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him.
Everybody always
Now
listens
get
to
up
the
quick.
daddy.
The breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
She looks like she's the same age as him.
It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well,
Liar.
just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
I'm excited to play this. I've been looking at this game for about a week now, after watching the trailer for the new one. A fine state you're in this morning. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. We were chatting in the tavern. I don't even know what she said. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night? We were chatting in the tavern. I was dancing. I was with Bianca. I was working in the forge. I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. Do they not talk? Where's the dialogue? Matthew, I was with Bianca. What does it matter? Do they not talk? God above all, you know your father will react when he finds out. How? What's he going to do? I'm doing nothing wrong. On your own head, be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking for me for help. Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help? Is Father angry with me for sleeping late? He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help him finish with that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry. I know, don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him. Good. He always says his knees ache. When there's a storm coming, I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day. I'm hungry. Can I get something to eat? I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself. Have my friends been here? Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me? No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual. Oh, leave it be, Mother. You're misjudging them. My friends aren't drunks. I don't want to talk about that. That's unfair. Really? So where were you until the small hours last night? I was with Bianca, of course. You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl, and invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her. Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her. You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words. Please end the dialogue. I'm tired of reading. No, there's no sound. What is going on with sound? What is going on with the sound? What is up with the sound? I can't hear anything though. Like, what is... Is that a separate DLC? I gotta figure out why there's no sound. What the fuck?
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire...
There we go, now we got sound.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before.
Had sound
Go and tell
issues,
him
I had to
pay
restart
off,
the
at least
game.
for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright, so he's giving me a lot of stuff to do. Buy a bag of charcoal at the market, collect the debt from Kunish, pick up the crossguard at the... I don't give you time to read stuff.
Now I see you, I hope it will go
Charcoal burner.
Indeed I am.
Is
For
he
I have
selling?
nothing to smelt the ore with.
Can you not see I'm busy with Master Fafa here?
Oh, my bad.
Charcoal you want, lad? Go and talk to my helper. Welcome, Master Tobias.
God be with you.
Let's talk trade. Charcoal. So... You have items in your basket. Do you really want to take a shop? No. So how do I buy? That's right, I need to go talk to that guy and get my money first. This game just does not tell you. Pick up the crossguard at the tower. This is where I'm at. Collect the debt from Kunish. Kunish, you owe us some coin.
What do you want?
Father sent me for the money.
Father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which however is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as blood stains on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. In special cases, you can try any other skills, e.g. horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart, you can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn the perk empathetic. Your money, the amount you have to pay, total speech skill level, total charisma skill level, total strength skill level. It's not just about stats though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. Your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade, or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. The level of your reputation with your counterpart. Lord have mercy.
Look, I know things aren't easy.
I have no persuasion.
Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving
Oh.
Well, I'll teach you then. Sure. Farewell.
Unarmed combat. Hook strong, slower hand strike to the head. Jab, direct hand blow to the face. Kick, kicks opponent away. Tab, lock onto opponent. Switch to next opponent. Shift, unlock. Q, block, raises and holds hands in defense. Opponent. This indicator shows roughly how much health your opponent has left. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. Your wounds. Icons that notify where you're wounded and if you're bleeding. If an opponent's strikes hits your armor or you block it, it will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend yourself and will be wounded. Attacking will also deplete your stamina, especially when wielding a heavy weapon. If you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding, and bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina. Good God.
No Kurva. Lost your wind?
Oh my God.
God!
He keeps blocking everything. Oh my God. What was F to kick? How are you supposed to fight this motherfucker? He blocks everything.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Oh my God, how is he grabbing? How does he keep fucking grabbing me? Oh my God. Dude, he grabs you every time you get near him. Fuck you.
Could do with a bite to eat.
That right there, he does it every time you get right up on him.
Missed.
Oh, again.
Damn.
Dude's a master at grabbing. Bro, I'm fucking blocking him. You can already see how this game's gonna go.
That was. Come and get me.
That's That's all he does is fucking grab you. Yeah, you give up?
Stop whining and fight.
Ah, pox on you!
What is that? Yeah.
Enough, please.
Hey, who's that?
Ow!
Try getting the money, Dad. You won't give it to me. I gotta go back to Mom. She's gonna patch me up. Where is she? Well, what the fuck? It said go back to Mom. Where the hell's the bitch at? Where is she? Try to get the hammer. Try to get the stuff back. Where's Mom?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
No, I haven't. Where's Mom at so she can patch me up? I don't think he'll see me because I scared him off.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
God, that still didn't even help me. I guarantee you everything we need is in that chest. I wish I could find my mom so I can heal up. So where's Fritz at? Yeah, that's what I tried doing. I didn't see her. I'm going to get patched up before I continue. I do not want to walk around with my screen all red like this. There she is.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a babe. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Thank you, Mom. I can take his marker off now. Okay, so now I need to go to Fritz. Where's Fritz at? Get the cross guard.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Things could be better. Cunner shows us money and he doesn't want to pay.
That drunkard? It won't be easy wringing any coin out of him. What will you do?
I don't know yet, but I have a feeling it won't go smoothly.
Ow!
Too right. Kunnish won't listen to anything but a whip. And you don't lose your teeth.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where should I start?
Just give me the stuff.
Give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright. I got the cross guard. I need to go see Fritz about getting a lockpick so I can get into that chest. That Kunish guy beat the shit out of me. Buy a bag of charcoal. Yeah, no. I can't buy ale at the tavern. Where's Fritz at? It tells me to go just talk to Fritz to see about getting... a lockpick.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Is this the tavern? Yeah. It's gotta be.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such
What's going on here?
Deutsche spouting shit.
What?
Just
listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing.
No, but it needs to line up perfect.
not pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit.
Take the
It made me
camera off
think of that
anyways.
huge
Just
Parliament
full
yacht.
gameplay.
You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Krunner shows money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
What? Go with your friends. Go with your friend to Dutch's house. Discuss the plan of attack with your friends.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Means y'all are dumb.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Look out. Huh?
Well, they just gonna throw mud at his house?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh god, I'm about to get my ass beat again.
What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Uh-oh. Why you gotta come to me?
Are you afraid, boy?
God damn!
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Damn! Let's go! Run, you...
Where you going, Matthew? I say we're hidden back here, bud.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An only stray not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
Oh, lock picking.
It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Stamina is surreal in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna need help. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory, although it's better to have one or two spares, since they get worn with use, and in the worst case, they can break. You start the actual lockpicking process by holding E on the lock. You will then see a diagram of the lock mechanism in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. When you have to use the lockpick, then you have to use the lockpick D to turn the whole lock mechanism. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lock with the rotation of the mechanism, because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. If you try to turn the mechanism without having the lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Any damage to the lockpick will produce a noise, which can draw unwanted attention, and breaking it will cause an even louder snap. It still doesn't give you... So... Dude, this is ridiculous. Are you serious? What the fuck do I do now? said meet everybody here. Can I trade something?
Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes? Take care.
Check basket. Okay, so that means check basket. Okay, so I got the charcoal. I said buy one bag. That's what I got. I probably don't have enough money for this. Yeah, exactly. I don't have enough money. How the fuck am I supposed to get into that lockbox now? He gave me all his picks.
To celebrate. I have it all. God be with you.
You don't have anything. I'll sell my shirt. Oh my god. How much money is he gonna give me? I done sold all my clothes. Oh, my legs asleep. Oh.
Today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as you.
Aye.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today.
Out of the question. Thanks. You'll have
You too.
Vanya.
I suppose.
He promised.
Alright, I'm tired of hearing y'all talk.
Really?
So that's everything. Sword fighting lesson.
God. Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
Yeah.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except mother.
No mother's happy.
I don't want to rot in this.
Spoken like a.
Yes.
All right. I'll wait.
Let's go. I ain't got no clothes though. Jacob, go take a bath. Where are we going to do this? They couldn't just put us there automatically. Oh my god, dude.
So, can we get started?
Yes. Been waiting on you.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Fine. Now you're getting it. All right. Good. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Once again. Very good. Good. Once again. Good. Let's try something else.
What is he doing? Why is he holding it like this?
Sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Nice. Good. Once again. Fine.
Stamina's low, Bo.
That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty.
You didn't even teach me how to parry or block.
God save you, Henry.
Hello. Father.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then.
He's not gonna say anything about the fact that I sold all my clothes to get the charcoal.
Right.
Oh, I got my clothes again.
What kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologize to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Ooh.
Do you understand? I understand. Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors
Fuck,
speak
are you
ill of our
supposed to
king?
get followers on Facebook if you
Boy
can't
gets
even
caught
stream?
making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson.
Like, what the fuck is that?
So Deutsch spouts rubbish and war. You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
I did.
Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you alright?
We're laughing at my clothes. Alright, I had to sell them to get charcoal. This is the living room. Why do I need to lockpick a chest in my own house? Was there clothes in there? No, it's just door keys.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
What are you loitering around here for?
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way.
He should dump Bianca for her.
It's truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps.
Something about to go
But
down.
who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
I thought for sure something was gonna go down.
Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Streaming to nobody, it's a life's goal of mine. Streaming to nobody, streaming to nobody. Dead streamer, dead streamer.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
That sword ain't gonna cut through that chainmail like that.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Damn. Oh, brutal.
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
They told him to come on, and then they're gonna start pulling the drawbridge up. Like, oh wow. Where exactly am I going? I do look like he's straight ready for battle.
Burn in hell, you animals!
So this is my horse now. What the fuck? Let me ride it a little bit.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Flee! To Talmberg!
So I gotta find somebody that can help me with my wounds.
Flee! Run for it! Well said, Jeff.
Horse riding feels good. Damn, I'm bleeding.
Back to glass!
My girl, like, that's good.
Oh, that's why I'm dying. There's motherfuckers behind me shooting me with arrows. I got about 4 or 5 arrows should be sticking out of my back.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Hanyo, Hosungine!
I noticed that you are a fake account.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who?